So, should you sign with a record label or should you release music yourself independently? I've released music on such labels as Dim Mak, Interscope, Ministry Sound, Panda Funk, Hotcakes, Brooklyn Fire, Liftoff Recordings, just to name a few. In this video, I'm going to explain the advantages and disadvantages that I've experienced from releasing music both independently and with the label, along with my thoughts on how up-and-coming producers should release music.
Mississippi putting it down, I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now, I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now.
That was strangely arousing.
Yo, it's Thomas Anthony from FOXX Music. FOXX Music is a music collective where we help transform frustrated bedroom producers into confident professional artists. Now, if this is your first time to this channel, I share my experiences from over 10 years in the music industry and give you tips related to music production, marketing, or music lifestyle. Now, you have to understand that this isn't some watered down mainstream bullshit channel. I don't give magic pill solutions or advice on things that I haven't tried myself. I'm also not some guy who just looks at the music industry as an outsider and simply makes opinions. I've been hustling hard in the music industry for over 10 years, releasing music on major labels. I've been playing at festivals and tours around the world and teaching music, seminars, programs, and mentoring clients. Now, I've devoted my entire life to music and to teaching you music and industry-related truths. I created this channel because it's my duty and obligation to share my knowledge and experiences with you so that you guys learn some lessons. Now, my passion is to help producers get results by design and not by fucking random. Everything I talk about on this channel has been built on a foundation of discipline, work ethic, healthy living, and fun vibes. Now, if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing, hitting the bell notification so you always get notified when I'm dropping a new video. Now, before we get into labels and releasing music, I want to give you the opportunity to get some free Spotify promo. In the description below, I have a submission link to my Spotify playlist. Click the link, follow the steps, and submit your music. I created 3 new genre-specific playlists, a party playlist, a chill playlist, and a hip-hop playlist. So if that's something you're interested in, check the link below. It's in the YouTube description. Now down there, you're also going to find some extremely helpful downloadable PDFs with step-by-step instructions on the essential things you gotta do before, during, and after you release music. There's also a marketing folder that includes tips and checklists with detailed information explaining how to promote your music online and how to grow your following on Spotify, YouTube, and other online platforms. Super valuable information, all linked down below. Now, if you have any questions about releasing your music or marketing, or you have a topic that you want me to do a video on, let me know because I'm always looking for ideas to create videos that will help you. All right, let's get cracking with today's video. Should you sign your music to a label or release it yourself independently? I want to start out by explaining where I'm coming from. I've released music on tons of labels. Some were amazing, others were beyond terrible, and some were in the middle in between. I'm gonna begin by talking about the advantages of some of the labels. In an ideal situation, a record label would totally have all of these things, and a good label do have all of these things, and they do them effectively and efficiently. And that's why they're super difficult to get onto. Other labels will do absolutely nothing for you and never pay you the royalties or literally do nothing to promote your releases. The labels I mentioned at the beginning of the video are just a few of the ones that I've worked with that were really good to me, and I would definitely recommend checking them out. All right, let's talk about some of the advantages of signing with a record label. One of the main advantages of signing with a record label is that you get the advantage of getting in front of the label's fan base. They send their music out in their emails to other DJs and their email list, and they promote it across their socials. They also have connections with Spotify and Apple Music playlists. They can get your music placed on the banners in Beatport, and they might have connections with YouTube promoters. Labels may also master your music, so that if you don't have a budget to master your music, they may master it for you. They'll also provide artwork. They can also connect you with other artists and vocalists so that you have the opportunity to grow as an artist and get into other people's fan base. And along with that, you sign with a dope label, then you get some sweet street cred and you can tell your friends, be like, yeah, I got on that label. This is the label I'm on. I'm sick as fuck. Now, let's talk about some of the disadvantages. Good labels are going to do all of those things I just mentioned efficiently and effectively. And that's why it's really, really difficult to get onto. But the reality is that most labels will not do a lot of these things. So first of all, their fan base may not be as large or as active as you think they are. Some labels may just do the bare minimum and just post a link to social media and not do any optimization. Their audience just may not be super engaged. And also you may be charged for everything. So even though you get artwork done or you get mastering done, that's all gonna come out of the things in the back end. Everything will be deducted from your royalties. So that's something, a really, really important thing to understand. Now, like I've said before, record labels are businesses. They aren't going to lose money. So they're going to deduct whatever costs they have from your royalties because they're essentially investing in you. Now, one huge disadvantage of a label is that you're going to be on their time schedule. So they're going to release music when it fits their schedule, not when it fits yours. So you want to build up momentum as an artist, as an independent artist, and really try and keep that momentum growing and growing and growing. But when you have releases coming out in random times that's fitting another schedule, it's really, really hard to just keep momentum going. So that's a really important thing to remember. All right, now let's talk about some of the advantages to releasing independently. The first thing is you learn how to do everything yourself. You learn how to do your artwork, your promotion, mixing, mastering, networks, graphic design, all of those things. You're in full creative control of the art, promotion, and release dates, which will increase your momentum. Plus, you get to keep all your royalties and you start to build relationships with influencers. This is huge. Now, some of the disadvantages of releasing independently is that art, promotion, mixing, mastering, all that stuff costs money. And it takes time to learn how to do those things, and it is a ton of hard work. So you get lots of benefits, but there are also lots of negatives where you're gonna have to pull the slack, where usually a record label would do that. So now that you have all this information, you can make an informed decision on what to do. My recommendation is to do both. The only way you're going to be able to do this is to have a bunch of music banked. I suggest 6 to 8 songs, and once you have that reservoir of music, now you're in a position of power. You can release music independently and start to build momentum. Master your own songs or get someone to do it. Get a graphic designer to design art for you or to just make a template for you, and that way you can just pay a one-time fee and not have to worry about it in the future. Now start releasing music on a monthly basis and start to build up momentum. And because you bank so much music, you have some time to play with. You can release music with labels on their schedule, and this won't affect your release schedule or your momentum. Also, you'll have the time to screen labels. If you're making a track and then trying to shop around for a label, you're gonna be at the mercy of the label because you'll have no other option. Now, when looking for a label, look for their engagement on their accounts, not just the numbers. Are people actually listening and liking and commenting to their music and their posts? Look at things like how are the other releases performing? Are they getting lots of engagement? Are they actually pushing their tracks to playlists? Things like that. After you've chosen a label and they've accepted your music and they want to release it, you can begin to screen the label. Tell them that you want the release to be successful and that you want the relationship to grow. In order to do that, you want to know detailed information. So what are they going to do to promote the song? Do they have any connections with playlist curators or relationships with Beatport? Are you going to be charged for artwork or mastering or promotion? You need to iron all these things out before you sign a song. Again, good labels are going to have no problem answering these questions, and they'll respond to you in an appropriate time frame. And if a label is being flaky or just doesn't answer your questions, those are big red flags. You will 1,000,000% be better off releasing on your own. All right, question of the day. What have your experiences been with labels? Let me know in the comments section down below if you had some positive or negative experiences with labels. All right, if you stuck around till now, you've just gained a wealth of information about releasing with labels and also releasing independently. If you have any quick questions about labels or music marketing, hit me up on Instagram. I usually hit people back with like a video message or something like that. If you need more specific help with something, or you want to work with me on developing like a marketing plan or building your brand or anything like that, I offer both one-time and continuous one-on-one mentoring programs. Now there's a link down below where you can check it all out. I have it detailed and explained in the YouTube description. Also, every second Wednesday, I host a feedback session on Facebook Live where I give you live, constructive feedback on your music, and you can ask me questions or just hit me up or anything like that. Now, if you use Spotify and you're looking for pop-up music, I have 3 Spotify playlists. My weekly Dirty Pretty Music playlist, which I update every Friday. I also have my new Dirty Party playlist that's full of awesome club and party music. And I also have a new Pretty Chill playlist that's full of sexy, chill, pretty music. Now, if you don't use Spotify or you just like DJ mixes, I have a monthly mix series called Smell the Roses. It's a super high energy club mix that is just great for working out or getting the party started. So if that's something you're interested in, I've linked everything and labeled everything down below to make it easy as fuck to find. Now, you can find me everywhere online at It's Tom Anthony or just by searching Thomas Anthony. And I've linked all my Thomas Anthony and PEEP This Music down below so you can check it out, see what I'm all about. And if you're digging it, I'd appreciate you following me on whatever platform that you stream music. Hell yeah. All right, thanks for watching. Give this video a like if you liked it, and consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification if you loved it. Again, I'm Thomas Anthony. That's FOXX Music. Keep it fancy. Peace.
What do you want to do, huh? What do you want to do?
Where I give you live constructive criticism.